Alright guys, here just looking at a water heater. So I just want to show you using the mobile app, and you should see the other screen, how it just comes in on the desktop. So this is a GE water heater. I like to include a picture of the data plate. I'm just going to snap this picture. Just include that right in the report. This is a tank, 50 gallons. It is a GE water heater, and this one's from '04, so that's getting pretty old. So you can see the orange here for '04, and that's going to say, you know, this water heater is getting close to the end of its life. So it's populating a narrative right as I push that. This is an electric water heater. It does have straps, and it does have a pad. It does not have a drain pan, and I'd like to recommend one. So under pan, drain pan, none noted. And we're going to attach a picture to this. It's in a finished space where a leak could damage things, so we're going to recommend a drain pan. It does have an expansion tank present, and the pressure relief valve is present, and that's going to give us this narrative that's going to come up. And then they're using corrugated supply connectors, which we know is not really the best. It's also not sloped to drain, which is a little bit worse. So I'm going to hit not slope to drain. I've got my narrative pops up. We'll get a picture of the TPRV that's not slope to drain, and we're kind of done with that. If we want, we can come up and we'll test this. See if the expansion tank still has any air left in it. Not bad. 2004. Alright guys, so now I'm just going to show you electric panel here. I just pulled the cover off of a panel. It's actually labeled pretty well here. Just going to put that down. And there's just a couple things I want to know. This is a little bit of an older panel, so we've got AFCI for bedrooms only. So we'll kind of make some notes about that. And it's actually a pretty good panel. They're using a few whites have not been correctly identified. So let's go and report on that. I didn't see permit stickers, which I'll make a note about inquiring with the seller kind of automatically about that. Is under electric service permits found. When I find permit stickers, I often just like to include them, a little picture of them in the report. This was a 240 volt system, and I'm sure of this one, but if you're not sure and you want to test it, you could hit this blue one and it'll give you a little testing note to show that you tested it, and you can put a picture of it. This was a below ground service, 200 amp meter base. There's nothing wrong out there. And now we're into the electric service equipment. So this was 4-aught aluminum, 200 amps, 200 amp panel, 200 amps, and this is located in the utility room. This is a Siemens panel, so we can put the brand. I have most common observations here. These are things we see all the time. You'll notice whites not properly identified. So we'll get that up and just snap a picture of a few of these. Those are now included with that comment. This is an older panel, so there are a few sort of improvement things. I have these down under notes and limitations. So modern AFCI note, and I just snap a picture of the whole panel. And I've got a nice little diagram explaining what we do today, and it's listed as just kind of a note. And then surge protection, which I think is such a good idea. So no surge protection found and recommended. We'll include that as an improvement item in the report. So that just shows you just reporting on electric panel and getting all the pictures and comments just loaded right as you go. Hey guys, so just showing you, kind of back in the office now. You've done all that stuff out on site. Obviously, now I've got in full desktop mode. Before I was showing you a split screen with the mobile app on the right and then the desktop on the left. So here you can see mobile media bar. So these are all the pictures, and the green check marks tell you they've been used. So if you want to get rid of those, you can get rid of show all media. So I just have one water heater picture I haven't used so far. Let's see, and I could have done this on the app, but now that I'm home, I'm thinking, well, 2004, the white's not identified. I might just call it an improvement item, business decision there. Like everything else, we could go check out the plumbing chapter here and just kind of see. If we wanted, we could come in and like crop this picture of the data plate here. Crop it, just kind of. Make that a little better there. And I've got all my comments here. So I like to automatically, so many houses I see have more than one water heater. So when I have 2004, I automatically put in 2 comments. One water heater close to the end of its life, or multiple. So this house just had 1 water heater, so I'm going to get rid of this one. My theory on this is I'd rather delete stuff that I don't want than go hunt around to find the things I do want. So that's just easy. We got our pan comment here and the TPR not slope to drain. And I might add a little note here. Let's see, terminate to pan slopes, not have a threaded termination. So we could add something. And you don't have to do that, but these are the kind of little things that you can do to try to make the report feel a little more kind of custom just for the client. We could open this and put in a little arrow or something. And again, this is just stuff that you can do, just kind of showing you cleaning up things if you want to do it. So I hope that makes sense, just going over water heater and electric panel using the mobile app. Here's that TPRV description. It's got a nice little diagram, and this is a whole limitation that just automatically builds out and explains what TPRVs are, why we can't test them and don't test them during a home inspection, why the manufacturer recommends that the homeowner test them. So a lot of nice boilerplate disclaimer stuff built right into the report. All right, hope that makes sense. Cheers.